Hi everybody, it's Peter the Potter again in Maggie Valley, North Carolina. PeterThePotter.com. Hey, we're going to continue on in this turning series today. And I think what I'm going to make today is I'm going to show you how to make a Jack Be Nimble candlestick. That's a Jack Be Nimble candlestick, a real popular item in Peter the Potter in Maggie Valley. And we just opened a new bag of clay yesterday and I threw a few pieces, but I didn't film them. So here we're going to take off here a pound and a let's take a pound and just pound and a half of clay would be perfect. So here we go with a pound and a half of clay. Here's my pound and a half of clay right here. And as you can see, it's sort of out of the bag. I tell people when you buy de-aired clay, other than shocking the bag, which is one of my videos, you could look up some of the old videos. Here we have clay. Okay, we're going to throw a Jack Be Nimble, Jack Be Quick, Jack jumped over the candlestick. So we're going to center this pound and a half clay here. And let's see here. Okay. Centered clay, here we go. Centered. Okay. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to drop a hole, but we're not going to drop the hole in the center. We're going to drop the hole and leave about 1.5 inches in the center here. So we're dropping the hole straight down and we're leaving this column of clay right here. And you'll see why in a minute, I'm sure. But this will be the part that'll become the thing to hold the candlestick. And naturally I got not enough clay down here, so I'll have to take a little clay off the sides and put it into the center here, which is not hard to do. Okay, so now we've got it. See how the thickness is here. Alright, that's good. It's a little bit, just around 1/4 inch. That's what I like to leave in the bottom of my pots. Stoneware really shouldn't be thrown that thin. Okay, here we go. We're going to put dropping a hole now into the center piece here. It's just going to go straight down in the hole. And now we're going to pull this center up into the candle holder. Just coming straight up. See, my head's not in the way. No, it's not in the way. Okay, we're doing the center pull. And this is the part that's going to hold the candle. So we now got this little skinny at the bottom and sort of a little bit fatter at the top. Just collaring this in slightly. And then we have the centerpiece. And now what we're going to do is pull the floor out a little bit further to the perimeter here. Center this piece back down. We're going to pull this out. Pull this out so we have like a little dish right here, and then we're going to get up underneath this sort of like a plate and we'll pull this straight up. It's pretty easy when you think about it. Okay, now we're pulling it straight up and leave a little bit of weight at the top here, and we're basically going to form this Jack Be Nimble candlestick. Now we've got the basic wall pulled, the center pull, and now we're going to trim it just before we close this up. We're going to trim this outside edge, and we're going to try to get it to be finished. We don't want to do anything more to this candlestick. When it comes off the wheel, it should be done. So we're trimming the outside here. Then we're going to undercut this piece right here. We're going to do a nice undercut right there so it doesn't look like it's planted on the shelf. Then we're going to do a glaze catcher line right underneath here, a little score line. Just a little extra line right there. And now we have this basic throw. Not much really to it. And just like in a plate, we're going to take a wet sponge here and we're going to create the candle holder, the little dish. Come out to flat. Smooth this outside edge down. I like to put a couple of gestures here by the bottom of the piece. And also on the side here, another little gesture here and one here. And that's all it is to throw a Jack Be Nimble candlestick. And because it's a wide throw, we're going to cut this off the wheel head. And what we'll do is we'll come back later to do this pretty simple pot that looks good, makes great presents, and if you're going to sell your pots at the fair, these things will sell like hotcakes. The luminaries. I've got my wire tool and we're just going to cut straight through the bottom of the piece just to get it released from the wheel head. And what we're going to do now is we're going to set this off, or I'll show it to you real quick. Okay, we'll mark this spot again on the wheel. Right here, a little mark, so we know where it came off the wheel head. Okay, and up it comes. And here we have the beginnings of a Jack Be Nimble candlestick. And what I'll do is I'll show you the handle attachment just up underneath the piece. It's been cut, trimmed, and sort of ready to go. And that's the first part of throwing a Jack Be Nimble candlestick. When this stiffens up a little later, we'll come back and we'll do the handle and show you how to do the attachment. This is Pitter the Potter in Maggie Valley. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.